Hello, everybody. This is Anna Frankel, Akashic Record reader and channeler, and I'm here with another Monday message. So, we're here on part two of How to Feel Feelings, How to Feel the Feels video series. So, last week we talked about the importance of emotions and feelings and why it is important to feel the feels. And today we're going to talk about how you actually feel the feels. So, the nitty gritty of the video here. So, emotions again are telling us something, trying to help us tell us something about our interaction with the situation, with the world around us, with what's happening internally. So, it's important we again feel them. Okay, then. So, how to feel the feels. The first thing you actually want to do is name your feeling, acknowledge it. And this actually isn't as easy as you would think, especially if you've spent a lifetime avoiding or suppressing what you have felt. It's hard to put an actual name of your feelings sometimes because you just haven't had the breadth and the range and the practice and experience to really pinpoint it down. There's actually a huge wide range of emotions available to us as humans. Uh, Generally, if you haven't really been feeling the feelings, you have, let's say, the upper levels of emotions. I feel happy, I feel sad, I feel mad. But really, you could break each one of those down into much more very particular and specific feelings. So it's going to just be important that you start, at least even at the high level, just be like, I'm mad. Because some people don't even let themselves feel mad, right? But acknowledge it and name it. And by naming it just in itself, it could be a big relief to you. It's the first part of feeling is understanding that you are feeling X. You're feeling this thing. And that's going to be our entry point into feeling the feeling. So if literally the only thing you ever do is like you're sitting there like fuming and then you just say, I'm mad, it's a release. You're starting to release the emotions first with the acknowledgement. And then we're going to call it actual feel the feels. And this is a literal feel the feels in your body. So you want to get more body centric in this moment after you have said, let's say, I feel mad or I feel sad. Feel your body. What is your physical body actually feeling? Are you feeling tingly? Do you feel warm in your heart? Do you feel like hot in your head, or do you feel actually like painful? Like, oh my gosh, like my chest has caved in, or my gut is rumbling, or heavy, or oh my god, like an ecstatic, like oh I'm shaking, but like happy shaking, or do you just feel nothing? Do you feel numb? And one thing I learned from a great mentor before is that numbness actually is a feeling. We sit there sometimes because we're so not used to feeling, and we just say, I don't feel anything. I feel nothing. I feel dead. I feel dead inside. But that, I want you to acknowledge again, is a feeling. It's a feeling of the numbness and the emptiness. And you have to open up your mindset to the idea that this is me feeling the feelings. So get very physical in it. Like feel how you're going to feel in your body. And that's part of feeling it, like understanding like where is it actually affecting you in your body. And next, you're going to do something radical. You're just going to accept it. This is what I feel. I feel insanely hurt right now. I feel insanely joyful right now. Whatever the feeling, good or bad, again, quote, 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 bunny ears, you're just going to accept it. There's no judgments here. There's no saying, oh, that's a terrible feeling. I shouldn't feel it. Or like, I'm ashamed to feel that. Or I was told never to feel that. You are just going to start something new and accept your feelings and let yourself know it's okay. It's okay to feel exactly what you're feeling in the moment. And give yourself the permission for that. Give yourself the compassion to do that. And that in itself is such a very advanced way to interact with your emotions, with your feelings, which is just to let them be and understand that their existence is neither good nor bad. They're just trying to make you aware of something and your reaction. And then the next thing you could do is allow it. Allow whatever that feeling is feeling. What does that feeling want to do? Does that feeling want to make you cry? Cry. Let yourself cry. Does that feeling make you want to scream your head off? Scream, scream into the pillow, scream into your car. Does that feeling make you want to groan, hide in a closet, hold yourself? You need to hug yourself and coddle yourself. Do you need to shake? You're so mad, you're just shaking. Do you need to get some air? You just literally can't stay in the same space. Go out, take a walk, be out in nature, move your location, run. Like literally, feelings and emotions, be it from the positive end of the range all the way to the negative end of the range, is energy. It's energy. So whatever you're actually that feeling feels, allow it. Allow it to happen. Maybe yes, you need to punch the pillow, you need to run, you need to just lie down. Maybe you're just exhausted. You're literally exhausted, or maybe your brain is just a mile a minute because it's so anxious. You're feeling anxiety, you're feeling out of control. So sit, be quiet, give your feeling what it needs in the moment. Allow it to happen. You've already named it. You've already physically felt it into your body, and you have accepted that it's okay to feel this feeling. So allow it. Allow it to go through. Sometimes we miss this part because we've acknowledged that we're feeling this thing and we accept that we're feeling this thing, but we don't let it play itself out. And the playing itself out does take some time and practice, because you're not going to always know exactly, how you feel and then what you should do about it, right? So the more you feel, the more you're going to understand that, like, oh, okay, when I'm shaking like this, I need to like go outside and give a little scream, or punch the pillow, or I need to cry. I need to like let the tears out, be it happy, sad, angry tears, let it out. So the allowing part is a special connection that needs to be made from the first parts of the feeling process, but it is such an important part, because this is where the emotions finally flows out where it needs to go. This is where there's a release. This is where there's literally like a letting go. You have let go of the feeling because you're letting it pass through you in which way it's asking to be done. Um, but a couple examples that might help you as well. So I made a list here. So a couple examples that may help you here. Let's start off with hand on your belly, hand on your heart here, and breathe. Deep breaths. And all you have to do is just breathe. You don't even have to think of anything. But this is connecting you physically to your heart center and to your energy center of your belly. And you're just trying to come to a regulated space so you can feel what you need to feel here, connected to yourself and your body. And sometimes you need to just have physical connection with yourself, because you may not be able to have physical connection with anyone around you or in the situation. So sometimes you need to just hold your hands in your head, cradle your face, hug yourself, give yourself some love and some coddling, because you need support. You energetically need the support, but your body, your physical body that actually holds a lot of energy and emotions and feelings uh, and traumas, needs this physical support from somebody. And it could come from yourself. Remember, you are also a person who can help yourself. And next, you may need some verbal confirmation. You may need, and if you can get it from other people, great. But remember, you are your own soul's keeper. So always know you're there for yourself. So you may say, I'm here for you. I'm here for you in this time. I'm here for you when you're mad, when you're sad. I'm here for you that you're happy and joyful. I'm here for you. You're not alone. You're not going through this alone. And you may also need to say, I give you permission to feel what you're going to feel. I allow yourself. I'm here for you with compassion, with love. You're saying this to yourself. You're not asking this from anybody else. And yes, it may sound a little weird or wacky, but emotions are complex. They're not necessarily from your conscious brain space. They're not necessarily from a place where you are logically thinking through your life. You actually have to come from a different place to feel them sometimes. That's why you yourself have to physically be here and comfort yourself. You have to verbally say the things your inner soul is wishing and wanting to hear. And again, it may not be logical or something consciously present that you're asking for or wanting, but when your emotions are getting the best of you, they're coming out in these weird negative ways. It's trying to tell you something, so you have to look at it from a different perspective, do these different things, and really again connect with yourself to know what they're trying to tell you, what they're really trying to get you to understand in the moment. Other ways that you can feel emotion is to dance and find music that connects with your soul. Music is a beautiful, wonderful way to get emotionally connected with what you're already feeling. Think of it as like, if you went through a bad breakup, you're not listening to like happy pop songs, right? You're listening to like emo, slow, sad songs, and you're feeling your feelings through what's happening in the music. So listening is a great way, but an even better way is to get up and dance and move your body how it feels like it should be moving, and let your emotions just splay itself out. And it's a great way to feel it through what you're hearing, but also feel it through your body, because again, emotions are energy flowing through your body, really getting into the nitty gritty little nooks and crannies that you can't get through if you're just sitting here being sad, or just sitting here frozen in anger. So get up and move in whatever way you want. But again, music and dancing is the tip here. And remember, there's no judgment. This is all acceptance. So let it be weird. Let it be weird. Let it be chaotic. Let it be whatever you need to do. Don't think that it has to be some magical step by step dance you're following. This is just what comes out of you, what flows out of you, which is the point. You're trying to release the emotion. You're trying to get past it, get through it. And so just let it come out. Don't get too self-conscious about it. Maybe you have to do this in your room or bathroom, or sitting in the car alone, whatever works for you. But just let it release and let it come out as it wants to be expressed. You don't have to analyze your dance skills here. Another thing as well is, remember when emotions were actually very helpful for you. When was it really good for you to cry it out? Like you just needed to get it out and the tears had to just flow from your eyes. One was it that anger actually protected you. It helped save you from a situation that would have taken you down the wrong turn. There's been times and versions of yourselves that has expressed emotions and it's been helpful. And though maybe, those were not necessarily something you did on the regular because you're here trying to feel and be more expressive of your emotions, remember those little short snippets of times when expressing your true emotions felt right, felt good, and actually did help you. That allows yourself and gives yourself the permission, like, hey, feeling emotions and feeling feelings isn't a mistake. It's not a bad thing. Like, oh, here's these examples when they were good. And the more you build on these little examples that were good, the more you're going to be comfortable expressing and feeling emotions. Again, this is always a practice. This is never like, check, 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 I'm done. This is us trying to live our lives every single moment. And so we're going to practice this. And practice, 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 practice. This will always be something that will have new situations come into our lives, new people, new circumstances. So we could only do the best we can with the knowledge we have at hand. So we will practice. There's going to be times you will blow up at somebody and you're like, ooh, I didn't like that first reaction of myself. What would I do next time? And the next time something very similar happens, maybe you'll catch yourself. Again, always think of it as small steps to bigger goals. So practice, practice, practice. And lastly, if you are finding that you're really escaping your emotions or you're really avoiding trying to feel what you're feeling, and just understanding that it's human nature not to, or it's human nature to want to be comfortable. You don't want to be uncomfortable. And sometimes feelings are super icky and sticky and uncomfortable. And give yourself grace, give yourself kindness and compassion to know that you could come back to them. You could feel them any old time you want to feel. You could feel stuff that you didn't feel from your childhood now. That's what a lot of therapy is, right? When you finally get to like a breakthrough moment, you're actually feeling and going through what you had avoided or had not expressed previously in whatever time, this lifetime, other lifetimes, right? So it's important to always bring yourself back, like just sit quietly again and allow what comes, allow the allowance of flexibility in how you feel. Don't think that there is some magical way and process. I gave you a couple tips right now of what you can do, but really it's about what feels right for you, what makes sense for you. And these are just different ways that you could start to learn what is your way of feeling feelings. And the more you feel again, the more you're going to feel lighter because you're not expending a bunch of energy in avoidance or in being pulled towards something you're not actually called to. So that's what I have for you today as our part two of how to feel the feels. I hope this has been very helpful. I'm still working on this every single day. And so I think it's good to share this type of knowledge because I'm going through it just as much as you. If you have any other tips and tricks on how to feel the feels, please leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe so I can continue to make more videos like this. And I'm excited to share another Monday message with you next week. All right, this is Anna Frankel, Akashic Record Chandler and Healer, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.